I'm a little bit nervous, I'm not gonna lie. It's my first time meeting everybody and everybody else's first time trying Painted, but we make great products, so I really have nothing to worry about.
Hey, what is up, you guys? It's Dustin, and I am back with another video. How are you, Nick?
I am doing great. I was trying to make sure I was holding this microphone correctly.
They're so small,
They
girl.
are. I was
It's
like, where's
obnoxiously
the actual
small.
mic? It is so tiny.
They sound really good, though. I'm not going to put it on my shirt because I had a lot of people saying that it sounded like my voice was a little bit dampened, so I'm going to hold it. I hope that doesn't get on anyone else's nerves. However, that is not going to be what we're going to talk about in this video. In this video, I want to talk about our trauma a little bit. I want to talk about Kylie Pitts, and I want to talk about James Charles and how he might be having a Jacqueline Cosmetics moment. So if you guys are here for that, stay tuned to this video. Okay, so first of all, I want to talk about this trauma salad video that I posted over on TikTok. Apparently, they didn't want people seeing that because they said it had QR codes and things in it, and I can't post it as a short over here, and if I post it as a regular video, I'm not sure anybody will see it. So I wanted to put it in a video for you guys to be able to see because there was a lot of thought that went into this. I thought it was funny because if we can't laugh at our own traumas...
Hi, my name is Rosalie, and I made friends with a brand owner who made friends with me during my most vulnerable time when I got jumped by a bunch of men. And then after she didn't like me anymore, she made friends with those same people that jumped me and said that never happened. Weird, right? I brought the bowl.
Hi, I'm Dustin, and I was also personally victimized by that same person. I ran into a burning house and saved her life as well as her dog, and she repaid me by defaming me on the internet to anybody that would listen. And I brought the airheads.
I'm Vanessa, and that same stalker got mad at me and stopped being my friend after 5 years because I went and got my cooter cat waxed and had sex with someone I was actively dating, and I brought the Krabby Patties. Hi, this is Nick, and he's too traumatized to speak, but that same purple-haired demon allowed his dead mother's dads to burn up in a house fire because she went up 2 flights of stairs to get a toothbrush and then later went on a podcast and made a joke about it and thought it was funny. And Nick brought his cats, and he brought Swedish fish.
That same hypocritical gaslighting brand owner hired a coven of TikTok witches to do flesh offering on us and put the flesh in the mountains. And I brought fruit chews.
That same Cybertruck built bitch went on a week-long live stream Twitter rant about my ex that abused me for 13 years, telling all kinds of secrets, all kinds of things that she had absolutely no business, didn't apologize to me, spud off in her car, got a wheel, came back, slammed the door, and then pretended like I did something wrong. I brought the Smarties.
Oh my God.
And that same CEO of Bio, because for real girl, you always stank with your fishy, coochie bleach Lululemons and your nasty onion armpits. But anyway, that same person then told all of my friends, all of our mutual friends, and majority of the people on the internet that I sleep around with a whole bunch of men from Florida to Timbuktu and back, and I bring them all around my son, and I'm traumatizing him, and I'm gonna make him the next Ted Bundy or Jeffrey Dahmer because I have a dating life. And I brought chocolate.
That same speedballing pill popper caused me and him to lose everything we own. Not once, but twice. Once because of a house fire. The second time was because she met a man on Tinder and she thought he was a CEO, but he was really just a scammer. And so, yeah. Tootsie Rolls.
And that same Adderall abusing stalker threatened to punch me in my face and the next day fired me from my job and then admitted to me that she was going to punch me in my face and said it wasn't her proudest moment, but she would still do it. And I brought Whoppers because I wish she would try to do some shit and I'd whop your ass.
And that same lying ass brand owner befriended my personal life friends, made a group chat, tried to convince them to talk crap about me, and told them that I was going to turn on them. Told them that all I used her for was money, when all I ever got from her was my earned commissions for the work I did. And I brought suckers because she thought I was one.
And that same hypocritical Christian woman was shitting in jars on top of a picture of all 4 of us together and burying it in her backyard because she thought it was going to do something. And this is our trauma salad.
Trauma salad. Yeah.
There you go.
we're over a year out now, so you have to kind of like laugh at the
Yeah,
situation.
it was the pooping in the jar for me
Yeah.
that really drove home, like,
It's-
just how crazy this situation is. But yeah, you guys, let me know what you think about this down below. It was a lot of fun to do this. It was a lot of fun to hang out with Rosalie. I love her so much. It was a lot of fun to hang out with her and Vanessa and finally put something like this together, because there's been a lot of people wondering what we thought about it. That's what we think about it. We're just ready to move past it. We're just sick of hearing shit behind the scenes.
literally shit.
Literal shit.
Like, yeah.
Like caca, poo-poo. Like,
Disgusting.
yeah. But now I guess we can move on and talk about Kylie Pitts. Now, I don't know if I've ever talked about her here before. I think we may have talked about her before on your channel.
Maybe.
But she has about 1.3 million followers over on TikTok. She's made a lot of haters along the way. There's a lot of people that are envious of her because she apparently like grew overnight. Over a week's time, she amassed like, what, 900,000 followers, and people were saying that she didn't deserve it. Well, apparently she has been removed from the Creator Fund, or so she is claiming.
So people don't believe her.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
People think she's lying about this.
I don't know if she's lying or not. I don't know why anybody would lie about that. But she's saying the reason that she believes her account was removed from the Creator Fund is because she was talking about like her tan.
We're about to do a little rundown of how my day is panning out. So I've been noticing for like 2 days that my TikTok views are like really, really slow. Like they'll get up to normal view, but like it's real slow. And I was like, that's weird. So then I go and I'm like, let me just go to my Creator Fund and see what it's saying. They kicked me out September 16th. And the reason in that they kicked me out was because I made a comment and that said, don't talk to pale Kylie, she's ill. Meaning, don't talk to me when I ain't got self-tan on because I'm ill. As a joke comment, obviously, because somebody had commented and said, I'm not the same person when I'm tan. So I made that comment, don't talk to me when I'm ill because don't talk to me when I'm pale because I'm ill. So that's why they kicked me out of the Creator Fund. So I'm wondering, like, are they going to ban my account next or something? I made an appeal, obviously, but, like, one strike and they kicked me out of the Creator Fund. Like, whatever, that's fine. Whatever, I don't need the Creator Fund. But I'm just saying that's so weird that I had that. Anyways, I say all this to say that's very weird because I only made that one comment. I only had that one strike. And they kicked me out of the entire Creator Fund because of that. So, I say all that to say, I am probably about to start shifting all of my content to Instagram because of the fact that what if my account gets banned or something?
No, I don't. I don't even understand. Like,
I'm sorry, my dab just hit. Like right in that fucking moment. I was like,
she's basically saying because she was talking about her tan. I don't know. It's not like she's making controversial TikToks. She makes videos about her like different coffee choices and her cleaning her trailer.
Yeah. Is
I
she the one that has the really nasty trailer?
No.
Yeah, I'm talking about, you guys might know who I'm talking about. The one that lives in a trailer, which there's nothing wrong with living in a
No,
trailer.
absolutely not.
But it's always just like filled with mold and things all over the counters, all up in the couch, all over the floor and all that. There's like 3 kids living there as well.
I have not heard of
like,
this person.
I understand it gets a little hectic with having some kids, but mold?
I don't know about that, but every time I think of things like that, I think about Amy Slayton and how the producers
roach.
over on TLC did her so dirty with that roach. She's like sitting there crying and the damn roach is crawling up the wall behind her. Like, who like greenlit that? Who made that okay? But anyway, back to Kylie Pitts. She said that she's going to move over to Instagram. Do I think that she'll be successful in doing that? I'm not entirely sure because it's very easy to get a following over on TikTok. It's hard to move those people over to a different platform. We've seen that with people like Gabby Hanna with Vine and stuff. Like, she was one of the people that was actually successful in doing that, but a lot of people were not. So now I guess we can talk about James Charles a little bit. I haven't been talking about him much because I don't feel like he's been doing too much really, but apparently people are receiving their products that they ordered and they're claiming to look like Jacqueline Cosmetics did, like the sweating issue and stuff like that. They do look a little bit wet. There was somebody that took to TikTok to share just how I'm holding the mic wrong. They took to TikTok to share just how upset they were with the fucking product looking all sweaty after they unboxed it for the first time. You guys check this out.
Oh my God, what is that? Oh my God, what is that?
So they did look a little wet. Now,
They
this is
did.
not the only drama that's been going on with these. Before you get into that, you have to tell everyone about the Patrick Ta.
Oh, yeah.
People are saying that James Charles ripped off Patrick Ta with the layout of his product.
It's actually really weird you say that because I remember it was like, what, this time last year, you ordered all those Patrick Ta products, and you know what happened to them? They had mold all in them.
Did. The Patrick Ta ones did mold, y'all.
I mean, if that's the case, if he did rip him off, did he rip him off mold and all too? Now, people started talking about this in the comments, and somebody said, it's just sweating from the heat probably. It's sat in a truck or a mailbox where it's too hot. The person that posted this video replied and said, it's just weird because I've seen so many other people open theirs and none of theirs look like this. And mine even has like a piece of dirt in the cream. It's upsetting because it entirely ruined the consistency. Another person chimed in and said, it's giving Jaclyn Hill lipsticks. If you know, you know. And that's instantly what I thought of. When you sent this, I was like, that does look like the sweating that Jaclyn was having. So I wonder what James Charles is thinking. Do you think that he's like internally freaking out over this?
You know what? Not so much what James Charles was thinking. What were the people that bought these things thinking?
Yeah.
Like supporting a predator.
Yeah, really, honestly, in the first place, why at this point? Now, James Charles, of course, did respond, and he said, it's condensation since it's fully covered cream. It's safe to use if you wipe it, but I understand it looks a bit weird. I'm sorry, I messaged you so we can get you a new one sent over.
Now, wait a minute. We have heard this. It's safe to use before when something looked like that.
We have.
You know who else said that? Jaclyn Hill.
Well, James Charles said it too. Remember, because of the pigments, they're not technically eye safe here, but they were saying that they were.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of lawsuits because of that. Remember, Huda Beauty had one, but they were putting like the label for it under where you couldn't access it. But James Charles, he's just as shady as everybody else is.
Well, no shit.
Yeah,
Girl,
I want to know why, if there's no problem with it, is he going to send her another one? Because as a business owner, that just doesn't make sense. If I didn't think that there was truly an issue with it, I'd be like, girl, just wipe it off.
Yeah.
So why are you sending another
Because if
one?
it truly is a condensation issue, what if it gets sent out again and it's the same fucking issue because of where, I don't know where she lives or wherever the hell he's shipping this from. So what if it's the same thing? Then what's he going to tell her?
I guess we'll see.
Like, whoopsie poopsie.
As the world turns, I guess we'll find out how James Charles's brand painted fares. It's not looking too good in my opinion, because I remember I made a video, I think maybe this time last year or a little bit before, where people were getting the stuff and it was the original launch, and they were saying it looked like shit when it was coming out of the tube.
I think this could be a faulty one. It's just okay.
The white one did come like a little bit busted, as did these three. But as you can see, like some of the caps came with like paint squirted out. It's supposed to have like, the seal is supposed to be like, oh, safe.
But I want to know what you guys think about this. I do think it could probably be normal, but I do think it is something that we should watch out for just from personal experience, because like you said, the Patrick Ta stuff, I remember it being moldy. He didn't even have it that long. But as always, I want to know what you guys think about this. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking it and subscribing.
Please help him out.
Yeah, please help me out. I do need it. Thumbs it up. It helps more than you know. I sound like a regular YouTuber right now. Oh my God. And if you made it this far in this video, leave me the thumbs up emoji. I feel like that's very underused.
I feel like we've never used that emoji.
Yeah, I feel like it's never used. But with that said, I hope you guys all have an amazing day, and I will see you all in my next video.
Bye.
Bye, guys.